Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you've had a good week. We're happy to see you back here. Um, I think our week was pretty intense and
Yeah,
long.
yeah,
So hopefully you guys had like a chill week compared to ours. We were very like on the go, busy every day, very tired.
yeah.
Yeah.
We just working out all last week to make the
Mhm.
most of our free trial, right?
Yep. Free trial at a kickboxing gym. What are your thoughts on the gym? Like, do you like it? Like, do you want to continue it? I already know, but
You,
for the
well,
audience.
yeah, I like it a lot. I want to keep doing it. It's so expensive because, like, I think the monthly subscription is 185,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like I was doing like the research, and that's kind of on the high end of like MMA gyms.
Yeah.
So, but it's really fun. The people there are cool. I like to like I always wanted to learn like how to do like Muay Thai under like an actual coach, like an
Yeah.
actual person.
Yeah.
And so it was a cool experience. And then it was actually hard, I was surprised. Like
Yeah.
I thought I was kind of in shape, but the cardio like they was
They're
actually
killing
insane. Yeah,
us.
I was dying like the 2-3 days that we were there.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think we did it
two
for,
days and then 1 day of drills.
yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, it was really nice. It's like a smaller gym. So it's like you could tell, like, if you keep going, you're going to see the same faces.
That's how most
Um,
gyms are.
oh, really?
Yeah, that's how most gyms are.
Even the one
Even
because
one
you
state
have
college.
oh,
Yeah, even the
really?
one back at school is like that.
Oh,
There
interesting.
are some gyms that are bigger, but those are kind of rare.
Hmm.
There's not a lot of those big gyms. There's a lot of smaller gyms.
Oh, okay.
That's common. Yeah.
Yeah, that was new to me, so I didn't realize it was gonna be that small. Um, but I enjoyed the drills. It was definitely something different because the most that I've done is just punch the bag with you.
Hmm.
So it was definitely different having like a coach come and like tell me to like shift gears, slow
Right.
things down, like do my like I had a issue like stepping back and like leaning too much when like we did like the slip thingy.
Pull.
Oh, the pull,
Yeah.
yeah, I was terrible at it.
Yeah.
I stepped back too much, but it was really cool because like he would come and then like give advice, and the cardio was really nice too, which is really hard. But I think like it made me like lose a lot of weight. I can't say for sure because it was only a week, but
Yeah.
like
I think so. I mean, some of it was water weight, but
yeah,
also like
I
I lost
sweat
weight
like a
too. Yeah. It
lot.
was a lot of.
That was
I mean, you
crazy.
probably burned a lot of calories doing those
Yeah.
workouts. The drills was cool because it was like you had a coach there
Mm-hmm.
and he would remind you to keep your hands up. Like, but
Yeah.
if you didn't have someone who like was knowledgeable, so like I would like hit the bag with you, you wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
know, right? Because
No.
you never like really watched fighting or
Yeah.
you
Even
know.
my partner that I was like doing the drills with,
Uh,
she kept reminding me. She was like, "Put your hands up," and I was like, "Oh yeah."
yeah, you gotta keep your hands up. It's really important. Yeah.
And I had my. She told me to keep my tongue in because I like fight like I like hold my tongue out like a lot. Like I'm like when I'm trying to focus, like I'll hold my tongue.
Why?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I like hold my tongue like on my lip, like if I'm trying to like focus on something or like I'm going hard at the gym, like I keep my tongue out a little bit.
That's weird.
No, it's not that weird.
I never seen that.
Really? I do it quite often, but I was doing it with her and like she like dead stopped and she was like, "Don't do that anymore." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "If I punch you, your tongue could like you bite on your tongue
Yeah,
and it'll come off." And
it'll
I was
come
like,
off.
I kept that.
Well, duh. And also, she don't want to touch your tongue, bro. Like she gonna punch you.
I mean, true.
She's throwing a punch in your face.
But she was like more concerned. She wasn't throwing it at my face, but she was more concerned.
Well, I mean, if you're doing drills, because you're new, so she's not gonna.
Yeah.
But if you like went there like more often, then they're gonna like pick it up. They're gonna if you don't slip or pull, they're
Mhm.
gonna like punch you in your face. It's not gonna be hard, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's still gonna hit you. I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to touch someone's tongue. That's
Yeah,
kind
of
of gross.
course. But yeah, she was like
It's also
letting
dangerous
me
too.
Yeah, she was letting me know like how dangerous it was and like she was giving like good advice. But that was our week, very busy. So like between work and then we also went to the gym like personally on our
Yeah.
own times, school, and then that.
Well, school didn't start yet.
Well, I
So
was
when does school start for you?
October.
October?
Yeah.
I think mine starts next week, so
Yeah.
that's when it's gonna officially pick up.
Yeah.
I think right now we're just doing your little side
Mhm.
modules that you have to do.
Yeah. But it was still like reading the textbook and like doing all that stuff. Like it still like took up our free time. So
Yeah, true. I mean,
like we were falling asleep during reading the textbook.
I think now I don't have any more free time to do stuff that I really want to do.
Mhm.
Like I think with this podcast, with the MMA gym, that's probably like the most of my free time I'm gonna have.
Mhm.
I'm kind of giving up everything at this point, like all my free time to like grind and do what I want to do.
Mhm.
So like this podcast is another way for me to like be creative and
Yeah.
express, myself
Mhm.
from like work. And I don't want to put too much effort into work because I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's just I don't see myself doing it for a long time. So
Mhm. Yeah.
I think it's kind of like the grind now.
It is.
It's the grind up until maybe till like I don't know 25. See how it is.
We're gonna be so tired.
Yeah, because there's this, and then we want to set up a TikTok account. Well, I want to set up a TikTok account for this to like kind of clip stuff and post on there. I think it's a lot of good stuff that we can clip, put on there, kind of advertise our podcast out there to like other people. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
No, yeah, we definitely have a lot on our plates right now. But
I think if we focus on the couple things that we are doing now, and maybe we can incorporate some small things from like I know the previous podcast you wanted to like do crocheting and stuff. So we can incorporate some stuff like slowly in.
Yeah.
But like this is probably like 90%. We're dedicating to like all this.
Yeah.
The other 10% is like whatever we can do, or like I don't know, going out with friends or something like that, or like
Yeah.
family, or I don't know. Just
at some point I would like to dive into those fun little projects, but for now they're kind of like on a back burner, but that's okay because I feel like we are, progressing and we just need to get into routine. But right now, very tired. That week, my legs were killing me.
Yeah, my calf was so sore, and we fell asleep like
reading
one
the
of the weeks.
textbook.
Yeah,
like we were exhausted. But
even this week, I fell asleep today. I took a nap. I wasn't supposed to. I don't know. I've been like taking a lot more naps because
we do a lot.
We do a lot, and also I think we're pushing ourselves a lot with everything that we doing right now.
Yeah, but some people go to the gym. I mean, we obviously can't because we just explained how busy we are.
Yeah.
But some people go to the gym pretty often and are kind of like
sometimes
gym
they go like
heads.
5 times a day.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we're working full time, going to school part time.
Yeah.
Going to the gym. But we're
now
also
about to be 2 gyms.
Yeah, 2 gyms. But we're also like, at least for me, I have overtime in my job, and the class is not easy. This is graduate classes too. So like, I want to see how many people are doing that and able to sustain it. Because I'm curious. Because if they're able to do it, I want to get advice from them. See, like, how are you doing this, bro? Like, that's actually insane.
Yeah. Because some, like, I watch a lot of like fitness influencers, and those girlies are at it like 5 days a week, sometimes like multiple times during the day.
I can understand that if you are just working.
Yeah.
And then doing your 40 hours.
Yeah.
Right? But then, like, what else? What are you sacrificing for that, It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I do agree with you. Like, if you're just doing work and gym, I could see how that fits in there. And you start adding school, that's a little hard. But just work and gym, I could see how that's possible.
I think in the beginning when I first started working, like, I thought like that. I thought I didn't have no free time during then, right? And then
now it's...
Yeah, in the beginning we did, what was it, 4 to 5 days? I think 4 days at the gym.
Yeah.
And then once like work started picking up, we cut it down to 3 days, right? And then we kept that 3 days, even with school. But like before even school, like with just work, I was tired and everything. I had to get my body adjusted to it, right? Because we're so used to like waking up at 8 a.m., right? And then going to class like 9 a.m. or some shit. And then going home at like 12. That was like a normal, like 12 at night.
Yep. And then I feel like college, me too, like I took a lot of naps and breaks in between.
And there was summer break too.
And then there was summer break.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes you take your internship, but like still you had some form of a break,
Yeah, I feel like
we haven't took a vacation yet.
No, which we definitely have
Yeah.
to. Any recommendations would be nice.
Well,
But I think the closest ones that we could do right now, like small ones, would be like Canada or Cali. But
yeah.
we definitely do need to take like a vacation, like
I
just
mean,
mentally.
we're going back to your family's place in for Thanksgiving in New York, right?
Yeah.
Yes, as we're surprising your mom and
Yeah,
dad.
they don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. What are they gonna cook actually? Because you're Haitian.
Yeah.
So what do y'all eat
So
on Thanksgiving?
so we do like the typical, like my mom always does a ham. She goes all out on the ham. There's usually
Pam or you said Pam or ham?
ham.
Oh, did you say Pam?
I think I did.
I was like, what the fuck? I thought you were talking about like the Pam cooking spray. I'm like, what is that?
No. She goes all out on ham. Like
Really, she
that's
don't seem like a ham person.
we love our like the whole family. Like we're there for the ham. Like
Really?
fuck the turkey. It's just the ham.
I mean, I prefer ham over turkey.
Like sometimes she even did it one year. Oh my god, it was so good. She did like Coca-Cola in like the broth. So the ham was like she always does the ham sweet.
Is
like,
it a big ass piece of ham?
Huge.
Okay.
Like it's our centerpiece rather than this turkey.
Really?
We probably only done the turkey like 2 times, but we all realized we don't really like it, so we just get like my aunt would just make like Haitian style marinated turkey bites, and we'll have that as our turkey.
Okay.
So turkey, ham, scalloped potatoes, lasagna.
Oh yeah, scalloped potatoes. You made that.
Yeah, lasagna's a must.
Lasagna, really?
Yeah, lasagna, ham, scalloped potatoes is like always on someone's plate. Like that is the top 3. And then there's the corn souffle, white rice. Actually, maybe not. Probably black rice because it's a special event. So
what's black rice? Explain to them what black rice is.
Oh, Haitian black rice, best thing in the world. It's basically it's
what do you call it in Creole?
I hope there's no actual Haitians watching because I'm about to butcher the name. But it's called Diri Jonjon.
Why you say it with such an American accent?
That pisses
me off, bro.
Diri Jonjon. It's horrible, but it's that.
What? How come when you speak Creole, you don't have like a Creole, like a Haitian accent? When I speak Vietnamese, right, I'm not gonna say code switch, but I switch. Like I have a whole different voice.
Jiri Jonjon.
No, you just sound like yourself. You sound like you're trying to imitate. Like
I'm not, because I don't really speak Creole like that. But I guess maybe some phrases I do it, but like whatever. It's basically I don't even know what the mushroom's really called, and I asked my dad, and he doesn't really know. But it's this black mushroom, right? And you boil that with the water, and then put the rice in, and it flavors the rice really nicely. And then you add like Haitian spices, and then sometimes you add like seafood in there too to make it really special. But it's basically like mushroom rice, and it's delicious. So there's usually that, and yeah, whoever wants to bring anything can bring stuff. I mean, one year my uncle brought like 3 cases of like 3 platters of fritai, which is nice. It's just a bunch of like Haitian fried appetizers. But those, the ham, lasagna, scalloped potatoes, corn souffle.
What's corn souffle?
Oh, corn souffle.
Because I didn't know about it until you told me about it.
You like it, right?
It was really...
It's really good.
I messed with corn souffle. It's good.
I brought it for the potluck at my old job, and they ate that up. Like, it is so...
Is that a Haitian thing, or is it like... It sounds French.
I think it's a French thing, but a lot of, like, our dishes are, like, French influence. But... it's the name is like what Haitians call it.
I never heard corn souffle before though. I heard souffle. I didn't know what souffle is, but like I heard the word before.
I don't know what souffle is either.
All I know is some French word, right?
Yeah. I don't know if it's like my family's really into it and they've been into it for a long time. Like it seems like something like they always make. But it's basically like if you think of a cornbread and then make it softer, not creamier, but just like less bread and more like light.
Moist.
Yeah.
It's moist. And y'all put like pieces of corn in there. It's more more milky.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good.
Is that
Oh,
I think that's one of our phones.
All right, we're back. Sorry. Yeah, my mom called me. She called me twice. I thought it was an emergency or something, but she's asking me if I ate or what I ate. And yeah,
Yeah.
so
I forgot what I was talking
we're talking
about.
about corn
So
souffle,
corn
right?
souffle, yeah. And then I think that was it. But that's basically Thanksgiving at my house.
hmm
People bring different stuff, but that's like the main.
Do y'all bring alcohol?
Yeah.
Oh,
A
y'all
lot
drink
of
what's it called? Um,
barbecue,
yeah, that's the whiskey, right?
Haitian rum.
Rum, but no,
Mm-hmm.
there's the white thing,
Cremas.
cremas, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It's basically like it's similar. If you ever had rum chata, it's basically almost
yeah,
like
oh yeah,
very
I think rum
close.
chata, yeah, rum
Yeah.
chata.
But it's like barbecue mixed with spices.
Oh, so it's y'all version of crema,
Um, Eggnog.
cremas.
It is cremas.
What do Haitian people call it?
Cremas.
What's the similar drink?
Eggnog.
No, the other one.
What other
You,
one?
you said it.
Oh, rum chata.
Rum chata, yeah, rum
Yeah,
chata,
yeah.
That's the actual recipe, or I know they
It's
sell it in a bottle.
yeah. I mean, typically it's barbecue mixed with like some type of cream
Rum
or
chata,
something. No,
cremas.
cremas.
Okay,
Barbecue mixed with like
but cremas is also like rum mixed with milk,
yeah,
and then
and like
cremas is the Haitian version with Haitian like alcohol.
yep.
Is cremas Haitian or is that
It's Haitian because you
oh,
use
okay,
the barbecue, the
right,
Haitian rum in it.
right,
Yeah, and we only. I mean, other cultures might have their own thing, but cremas is like that's
yeah,
the thing for the holidays.
yeah. I
So
bought your
there's
dad that bottle.
my aunt makes them
Wait, I brought your dad that bottle.
barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah. I
Haitian
gave
rum
it to him when
when you first met him.
yeah, when he came when we went out to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I
Yeah.
remember. I was like, did I fly with that bottle? I was like, I'm not even allowed to bring alcohol.
No.
But I drank it with him during New Year's.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, during New Year's. It was
Oh yeah.
disgusting.
It's
It tastes like diesel, bro.
it's pretty bad.
Because I bought him the 15-year aged one. And it was pretty bad.
My dad drinks that quite a lot. Like
Well, the thing
he has
is,
his little
it's
like
so weird.
cup.
Yeah.
Comes home from work, pasta. He doesn't eat pasta no more because cholesterol. But pasta, some type of like random meat, and he has his little glass of barbecue, and he just sits there, and that's how he ends his night.
Ice. You need to have this shit on ice.
He doesn't have it with ice.
No?
No.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
I drink mine with ice. It
Yeah,
was
with
disgusting.
ice, it's better.
Yeah.
But no,
I
he
can't
doesn't.
drink around your family because I'd be turning red. Yeah.
My mom was talking about that.
What'd she say?
She was asking me if you were okay.
I was drunk or something.
No, like it was just not that like she thought you were drunk. You were just getting really red.
Uh-huh.
And she just asked like if you like get hot easily, and I was like, why? And she was just like, the other night he was really red, and I was like, oh, that just happens when he drinks. Like a lot of Asians get red when they drink, and she was like, oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, it was. They didn't realize that it meant like anything.
Right.
They just thought you were hot.
Do you think my family's a bigger drinker than your family? Bigger drinker? I think so.
Slightly. You guys take a lot of shots.
Yeah, well, you saw so many of them drunk, right? They were wasted. Some of them were wasted, right?
Yeah.
Old people.
Exactly. And like I feel like your family, I think that you guys do drink more.
Ghetto, bro. Ghetto
but
Vietnamese people love to drink.
like how you get to like eat and drink.
Yeah.
Like eat a lot of food. Like usually with like Haitian parties there's food, but you're too busy dancing. Like you just pack the food. Like you pack all the food for the next day.
Oh no, at Vietnamese parties, there's so much food that we make more food than necessary.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like a hospitality thing, you know? It's like
yeah.
And it's so much food that like it's more than one person can even bring home, you know? Because then you'd be like, why you bring all that food home?
No, with Haitians, all the guests bring all the food home, and then the host gets like mad because there's like mad, but like then they're like, damn, there's no leftovers for tomorrow.
Well, we don't mind that. We don't mind that. We give out all the way the food too.
Oh, maybe it's just me.
But we do it because
I get mad.
We don't want to have it at home, you know?
True. But yeah, I was surprised you guys didn't really like
dance.
Dance.
No, we love karaoke.
That's
We love karaoke.
crazy to
That's Asian
me.
people in
It
general.
is. It
Asian people
is.
do not dance unless you're Filipino, right?
They were like
They all
singing their hearts
yeah,
out.
they love karaoke. My dad, you seen the 2 speaker systems and the whole microphones and everything
That's
they
when
had?
you know the
With
party's
the lights?
Yeah. That's when you know the party's getting crazy is when they move from the outside to the inside, like in the
Yeah.
living room to start the karaoke. Like everyone was like what, by like 12,
Mhm.
migrated inside and just started like
Well, I
doing
think
karaoke.
one of the parties that my family had, it was going on until like 2 a.m. and we got like like complaint.
Oh,
The police
really?
came over. It was like, yeah, like people gotta
Shut it
leave.
down.
It was too noisy. And like you walked outside the house, I heard it was like boom, 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 boom. I heard the subwoofer just like
That's so
banging.
cute.
Yeah,
That's
they're
awesome.
so ghetto with it though. I'm like, damn.
So, what type of like do you guys do parties for like communions? Like when you had your communion, did you get a like a
So
barbecue or some type of
yeah,
event?
yeah. I mean, low key, they used to party like, every weekend. So every Sunday or Saturday, they would go over someone's house. Someone would be
Yeah.
hosting, right?
Yeah.
Karaoke, food, alcohol, and you saw my crib, bro. You saw how many cases of Heineken
Lot. It's
beer
a
we had,
lot.
right?
Mhm.
It was like stacks.
Yeah.
I bought. Did you come with me to buy the beer?
Mhm. I had to. Yep.
Or no, I don't think so. You went with me to buy like the burgers and stuff.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
don't think it
cause
was the beer.
we bought like burgers for like my friends because my mom didn't think they would like Vietnamese food, but
We ate the Vietnamese
yeah,
food
they
too.
was fucking up. They had
Yeah.
crabs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god. That was like the highlight. Like
snow
just
crabs.
eating and drinking. Like
Yeah.
cuz then I didn't feel that drunk. I was messed up in the morning though. I was actually really drunk.
Oh, you slept in. My dad was like, "Why are you so sleeping? Like, what's wrong here?"
I was so gone. I was so gone. But yeah, like the eating and drinking, that was definitely a different thing. And like, I really enjoyed that part. But I don't know. I kind of miss like being back home and going to those parties. Like, I miss like the drinking, the dancing, the eating. Like, I just miss that vibe. I
Right.
don't know if you feel the same way because you
No,
weren't
I don't
really
like those
into them.
parties. I hated those parties. Me and my sister always avoided like going to family members' houses or like when family came to our house, we were so annoyed because like it'd be some kids like I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna like act friendly with them or something. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just I'm antisocial,
Yeah.
with that. And it'd be like little kids too. Like the little kids is so disrespectful.
That's true. Yeah.
Remember the kids? They was like shit on you.
They were so mean.
Yeah.
I've never, because usually
Those
with
kids
my
do not-
family,
yeah.
like ever since I was younger, I would hang out with the adults. But occasionally I would hang with the little kids, and little kids love me. I'm a great personality. I
Mhm.
love to play pretend with them. I'm always like, I win them over.
Well, your kids like Kiki, he's chill. He's like
But
super
he's so,
polite.
yeah, so
super
sweet.
polite and like
Yeah.
not mean.
There's no, I feel like
soft spoken.
yeah, because you'll
Even
get
Arkley
smacked.
is like soft spoken, kind
I
of
feel like that kid was so mean.
yo, Vietnamese kids are fucking disrespectful.
I'm surprised no one like hit them. I'm not saying that hit them, but like
Oh,
disciplined them.
Yeah.
Like literally, I'm like doing my makeup in Danny's room, and the kids saw me, so they came, and what was the first thing he said? Oh, he asked. It was a girl and him. They came and they were like, "Oh, who are
The
you?"
sister?
Yeah, the sister. And they're like, "Oh, who are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just visiting. I'm a friend." And they're like, "What was your name?" And I'm like, "Anna." And they're like, "That's an ugly name." And then ran off giggling. And I was appalled because Anna's not an ugly name, but
Yeah.
whatever. And then they came back again, but didn't talk to me. But I heard the brother whisper like, "She's ugly." And then they were talking shit about my tattoo too. I've never met such like disrespectful
Yeah.
kids. Like I was like shocked.
So
They're so mean.
when people come over to your place, do they just like randomly open doors like them little kids, or do they have their own area? Like how is it?
So we try to keep all the kids together because they will open up stuff. We try to like lock the doors too, so they
Right.
don't get into stuff. Because
Bro, that's why I hate them
My
kids because they
aunt-
open my room door.
my
Like
aunt used to get pissed because I mean I used to be one of those kids that like to like snoop and like touch things, and she used to always have like fun like action
Right.
figures and like cool figurines because she used to collect a lot, and kids would like touch them and break
Oh
things.
yeah, they're like, "Can I have this?" No,
Yeah,
bro. You can't have
yeah.
my shit.
Exactly. So we would like lock the doors and try
My
to
doors
keep.
don't have no locks.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Okay, another interruption. For some reason, my camera shutter turned off.
Yeah.
I'm confused because I'm having like a streaming setup right now. Basically, it's like connected to an Elgato cam link. So, and it shouldn't power off, but for some reason the shutter closed. I guess I don't know. Maybe because we're not
Yeah.
recording or something. But that was
Maybe.
weird. Yeah. But we're talking about kids,
Yeah.
and yeah, my room, my childhood room had no locks out of all like the rooms.
And you have nice things.
I have nice things, yeah, and they just like
You have fun things.
they used to take like my Beyblades and stuff, and I gave a lot of my stuff away anyways. But like,
I could see how that's
yeah,
I think most of them like we changed like the locks, so we had locks.
Mhm.
And then like at my aunt's place in Brooklyn, they had the party in the backyard,
Mhm.
and either upstairs or downstairs, and we would close off that downstairs area, which was always nice because anytime I got too like overwhelmed with the party or like just like socialize too much, I could always just go downstairs,
Right.
go on my phone for a little bit, and like chill. And it would kind of be like the family all kind of like go and debrief together and be like, okay, we have to go socialize again and then go back. So that was always really fun.
Yeah.
I do miss those.
I haven't gone to Asian parties. So I don't know how those are.
Yeah.
But you've seen a Vietnamese party for the first time.
I mean, 2 times, right? Because your uncles.
Oh yeah, you went to my uncle's place.
Yeah, very similar. Eat, drink, karaoke.
Yeah.
That's what I expect.
Yeah, all the guys in one spot, all the girls in one spot.
Yeah, that's interesting too.
Yeah, but sometimes they come together. Like that was kind of not weird, but like usually with my family,
Yeah.
the guys and girls are like together.
Yeah, because with your graduation, they were all.
The table was split. The table was split.
Oh, what?
One half the table was women, the other half was men.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I guess maybe it might be like that for Haitians, but I think couples tend to sit together.
Yeah.
Because it's typically like one spouse knows who's doing the party and the other spouse doesn't want to be by themselves. So they kind of like stay together a little bit, and then the kids are all together. But yeah, I mean, you'll get like a small part of it when you come for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm.
The only other thing that you're missing is probably like the Vietnamese wedding. Those things are crazy.
Yeah.
Like they spend so much money on it. And like, I don't know how Haitian weddings are, but for Vietnamese weddings, it's like a multiple day thing. And it's like, so like the first day, it's like the traditional way. It's like the groom goes to like, is it the groom? The groom goes to the bride's crib. And he brings like gold and money, and his whole family's there, and they're all dressed up.
Yeah.
And they had like, it's like all pictures and a videographer, and they have like a whole like pig, like a roasted pig as a feast.
Yeah. That's cute.
And there were so like when I was a kid, I feel like I went to so many weddings. It was like at least not so many, but like it felt like a lot, right? Because it was like, yeah, it was a lot to do.
Yeah.
It was like a multiple day process, and I was like, my family was involved in it, you know?
Yeah.
And so those parties, bro, were going for so long. The after party, and people would just be so drunk.
So you guys don't dance at those parties?
They do.
Oh.
At the wedding, they do dance.
Okay, that's fun.
Dance, yeah.
What type of music do they play?
All Vietnamese music. Only Vietnamese music.
How do you dance to that?
I don't know. They shimmy. They do like a, you know what I mean?
Just a little 1-2.
Yeah, like a 1-2 shimmy.
Because I feel like all the Vietnamese music I've heard is very like, I don't want to say slow. I guess they have a lot of slow dancing songs, but
they have some upbeat songs, but
hype songs. Like, how do they dance to that?
There's hype songs, but they're not really hype. They don't jump.
They just like
they shimmy. They 1-2,
and then aggressive shimmy.
Yeah, like aggressive shimmy. But a lot of songs, there are hype songs, but they're not like Haitian hype songs. They're like karaoke hype songs. So like, you know what I mean?
So cute. I love that. I want to see that so bad.
Yeah, the weddings are kind of crazy.
Kind of wild. They go wild.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
So much alcohol.
I can imagine.
Heineken and just Hennessy. That's it. I feel like your family will be shocked to see how
much to drink.
just how I think they're expecting my like Vietnamese drinking culture to be like not what they expect it to be. I think they think
so
more
too.
posh, maybe more quiet.
I think so too. I don't think they realize, because Asian culture, like drinking's very big in Asian culture.
But people don't realize how big drinking culture in Asia is.
Yeah,
when
because
you're
like
not Asian.
even like I've seen it on TikTok. I've seen things on TikTok where they say like even like for jobs, like your boss will invite you to like go drink and like drink a lot, and like
Right.
it's like not embarrassing, but like you have to drink a lot in those events to like seem like not a social status, but like it's just so ingrained in the culture. Like I was just watching like clips of like after hours of those things, and like businessmen like falling asleep on like the
Japanese
street.
businessmen?
Yeah, falling asleep on like the train, the
they
bus,
hella
like
drunk
on the
on the
sidewalk,
bench.
in the full suit and everything, but like plastered. Like I don't think, like what you're saying, like if you're not part of that, you don't realize how ingrained drinking is in y'all's culture. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, for us, we don't do a lot of like drugs, like smoking. We don't really smoke weed like that.
Yeah,
Like
that's your all's choice of like drugs. So
but I mean, the crazy thing is like methamphetamines are made in Asia. Like heroin, is made in like China and like got distributed and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like a lot of weed is grown in Vietnam and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. I mean, you watched the show The Gentleman.
They mentioned no Vietnam.
They called him like a Vietnamese weed trimmer, Jimmy.
Oh, I just thought because it's just Jimmy.
No,
I didn't know like.
But a lot of weed is grown in Vietnam.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but we don't actually do a lot of smoking.
So does your family in Vietnam smoke it?
Some maybe, but like it's not as big as it is like in America. In America, like you see, I think because it's still illegal there.
Yeah,
you get caught with it. It's like really bad.
That makes sense.
Yep. It's really bad persecution for it.
You might as well just drink at that point.
Yeah, at that point, a lot of people just drink instead of taking a risk. And
Mhm.
here is like you get caught with smoking. It's not as bad.
Yeah.
I mean, back then it was worse.
Yeah.
You like go to jail, but it's not as
Now
bad
it's
as it is in Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like
my family wouldn't expect.
yeah, because I had one of my best friends, Seamus. He's a bartender, and we didn't drink together until like college, and he was just surprised like how much shots I take. And I'm like, this is just normal for me, bro. Like all my family does is take shots, and like I think Korea is really good at has a really big drink culture, probably bigger than Vietnam, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like soju is the alcohol percentage is a lot lower, right? So like I think he expected me to be drinking like soju or like I don't know other shit, but no, it's just we just do straight Hennessy shots.
Yeah,
cognac. We love
crazy.
Cognac and beer. That's it. And so yeah, I just in general too. When I go drink with other people, they're like, "Why are you taking a shot of that? Like you should be sipping it."
Literally.
But I'm like, this is
you take a shot of everything.
This is how my family drinks.
That's true.
Like, if I don't drink it this way, I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
I can't sip on like whiskey, and I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my family doesn't really do shots ever.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I did shots was probably when we went to Mexico with my dad.
That's crazy.
And I took shots of tequila with him.
I feel like Korean people would love to take shots. Y'all seem like y'all like to dance and stuff. Y'all should be drinking what we drink.
No.
To be as hype as y'all are.
No, so they'll drink a lot of like dark stuff, but they have it in cups.
Like solo cups?
Yeah. And they're dancing with the cups, and they drink a little, and they're dancing with the cups.
There's no such thing as cups where I'm at. It's just
y'all
shot
have
glasses
glass
and beer. Yeah.
No. But no, we have like the cups and
there's designated times to drink too. You would hear them like
if
they start pouring a shot.
How do they say it?
It's hi, bye, yo. And it's like it's
nice.
1, 2, 3 cheers basically. And
anytime
every like 10 minutes you hear it.
During like the end of the night, like I was really starting to like feel it, and I would hear them say, and I was like, oh shit, it's another shot. Like
I couldn't even kill it, bro.
Going.
Yeah.
Like the first couple of times, I was like, oh yeah, we're getting
lit. That was every 10 minutes.
But then after a while, I was like, I have to skip this round.
Yeah,
Like,
even
it
my
was too
friends were
much.
like, "Yo, like
Another?
they still going, bro. Like we stopped, and
It
they
was
still like
insane.
this is their 5th time
It
going."
was insane.
Yeah.
That was a fun time. I would love to see like how my family could handle it because I don't think they would be able to taking all that shots. But they do drink a lot of darks.
Do they break into peer pressure a lot?
I would say yeah.
Yeah.
I would say they do.
The only thing is that if your family ever went to like one of my family's parties, it's like
Mhm.
the communication.
Yeah.
Because only like a couple of them speak decent English.
Mhm.
The other ones, like they just don't.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I really wish that communication wasn't like a factor because I
Yeah.
would love to see like
I want to see their reaction.
I would love to see like both of like our parents like
Mhm.
interact in like the different cultures and like see
Yeah.
how much because you can't really fully enjoy it without like that communication
Right.
barrier.
Yeah.
So I would love to see that.
I think it's more on my parents. My parents don't know English, so I think your
Yeah.
parents would do fine
Mhm.
in my environment,
Mhm.
but then they won't be able to talk to anyone, right?
Yeah, they would just talk to me and you
And
and whoever.
it'll be worse if my parents went to your family's party because
Yeah.
then they
Really.
don't even know English. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Your dad knows a little bit.
But like, it's not enough. It's not like your dad's English is good.
Mhm.
My dad can like talk enough to do his work,
Yeah.
do his job.
Yeah.
Mom is even worse.
Yeah.
So
But it would be nice. But yeah, Haitians, it's some dark, some light, and a lot of wine. Moscato for the ladies too.
oh, my mom likes tequila.
Really?
Yeah,
I love tequila too.
yeah. It's surprising.
That is
It's
pretty
surprising
surprising.
since we
My
only
mom
drink dark.
doesn't. My mom doesn't drink as much anymore.
Oh, yeah. Your mom don't seem like the type that would party.
She was never really a partier. It was mostly my dad.
Haitian people seem like hard partiers, but your mom is such like an oddball.
My mom always said that, like, since she was young, she was always like the black sheep of the family because she wasn't into partying. Not saying Haitians gossip, but I feel like a lot of like ethnic cultures, like there is a lot of like gossiping among
people
the
love to gossip.
yeah.
Bro.
So like
The aunties,
yeah, like they be on the
gossip
phone for
they're so fucking annoying.
hours.
Yeah,
But the tias, you don't ask. I ask. The tea is always
I don't care, bro.
Piping.
It's actually annoying.
piping tea. But my mom's was never into that. Like she's very she always calls herself like the oddball, very different. But yeah, I think it'd be really fun to like have you be in one of those parties. But going back, I know you mentioned the Vietnamese wedding. Haitian wedding. I have no idea what they're like. I've only seen like Haitian American because I've only been to one wedding. So I don't know how they're like.
Oh, y'all
at
don't get
all.
married. That's why. Yeah, y'all have boyfriends, right? All the Haitian people is like, my
That's-
boyfriend's the DJ.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Or you get married for like the green card and don't
Yeah.
actually do anything for
I
it.
forgot. Haitian people don't get
What
married.
the fuck?
Your formalities is different than Vietnamese people.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not really sure how it is. Plus, I've never really been to Haiti, so I feel like I'm missing that like insight of the culture.
Even the weddings in Vietnam are just as crazy.
Yeah.
Because I've been to Vietnam,
Yeah,
and one of
yeah.
the times I was in Vietnam was for a wedding.
Wait, I thought all the weddings you were talking about were in Vietnam. There's some crazy ones here too.
Yeah, the ones I'm talking about were here in America.
Oh, I thought they were the ones in Vietnam.
No. The ones in Vietnam are just as the same, though. Yeah.
Would you want like a big wedding like that?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Because the experience, like, now I think about it, like, back then I was like, this shit's ass.
Mm-hmm.
But, like,
It's like you don't get to do it.
It's crazy because deadass, you have, like, 30, 50 different families.
Mm-hmm.
And then people you haven't seen in, like, 12 years,
Yeah.
like, 10 years. And then that's when you start building the family tree.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how you're related, right? That's just your cousin. So
Mhm.
you'll meet, like, 50 different families. And,
Yeah.
and you're like, wait, like, what's your name? Like, I think I met you before. How are we related? And then
Mhm.
we, like, all the people will try to build a family tree, see, like, how people are connected.
Mhm.
And it's just so crazy, bro. Because, like, for me, we have family, like, everywhere, bro. Like, Philly, Florida, Cali, Washington,
Yeah.
Toronto, Michigan, Connecticut. And it's like, everybody's, like, coming together. It's just, it's interesting. It's like
Yeah.
how we all connected. How do you know each other?
Mhm.
Who knows who? The network runs deep with Vietnamese people, and I noticed that a lot too because even here, when I started working at Boeing,
Mhm.
my manager connected me to like a bunch of Vietnamese people, like with my lead, different
Mhm.
coworkers, like different coworkers trying like going out to eat with me. They're like
Mhm.
asking like, "Do you know anyone who works here and stuff?" And it's just a really strong connection with Vietnamese people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably the same with Haitian people, right?
I would think so. I don't know about like quote unquote newer, like younger Haitians,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not like that with Haitian people, but I know like my dad and like my older family members, like if you're Haitian, like they're putting you in their contacts list and
Right.
will hit you up for anything. And if you need anything, like you're Haitian, like we'll help you and you help us
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
thing. Um and like same thing like what you were saying, like anytime there's like events like that, like you talk to people and it's like, oh, you're related to so and so, I know so and so from this
Yeah.
neighborhood, like,
Yeah.
oh, did you guys live in Legon? Like, oh, we did too, like what area? And then you
Right.
realize like, there was like some type of connection there. I think that's pretty cool.
It's just weird to see like how am I connected to this motherfucker who's like on a family tree is distant like by I don't know like 3 generations, but we're still connected
You
somehow.
I don't know if you would, but I know my dad did it with his older sister because she was in Haiti for a long
Right.
time. But they like sat down when she came to visit. They like sat down for like a long night and like I don't know if he still has it, but like he and her like they got multiple papers and they drew a family
Tree.
tree, like the names, and I think she even like if she remembered the birthday, she got the birthday on there too. Um
The thing is, I need pictures.
True.
There's so many names. I'm like, who the
And
fuck
they
is?
sound kind of like some of the names are similar.
So in Vietnamese, we call people like by numbers. Like Chu Hai, Chu Ba is like Mr. 3, Mr. 2, Mr.
Really?
4, Mr. 5. Bro, there's like a Mr. 7,
Wait, how did like
Mr.
by
10.
siblings or
I
like
think it's by
the dad's one, the son's two?
no, I don't even know. I think it's by who's the oldest in your um like between your brothers and sisters.
Oh, so for siblings.
I think so. I don't know
So weird.
because my dad they call him Oop, which means like the youngest out of all his siblings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's weird.
That's
But for me, I call like some uncles like Mister 3 or Mr. 6.
That's so cool. It sounds like
Yeah.
a spy thing. Like, hello, Mr. 3.
It's weird, bro. Yeah.
Mr. 6 has entered. I think that's so cute.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, it might be a
super
little
odd.
harder if you have like nicknames
I need
like that.
I need faces
Yeah.
to because it's like sometimes you use your name, sometimes you don't use your name.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah. My dad and his sister did that. I don't know if he still has it, but
Don't hold on to this the charger. Don't hold on to that.
oh yeah.
You're gonna bend the charger.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he still has it. It's probably like tucked away somewhere, but I thought that was pretty cool. I think the only thing Haitians have that's similar to that is actually really nothing. I mean, there is some nicknames, but nothing but numbers. The only thing is like for a spouse, like let's say Gooby was married to a cat named Turtle, she would be Madame Turtle.
I don't think we do that. I
Yeah,
don't know how it is a Vietnamese culture.
that's
How
the
we
only thing. Typically, people would not really call her Gooby, they'd be like Madame Turtle quite often.
Turtle is in the last name or the first name of the other guy.
First name.
First name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because my mom gets called Madame Philip a lot.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do they know her name or they just call her that? Like,
I think it's more of like a formality,
okay,
but yeah, they do know her name. It's more of like a formality. Like if you're talking like, oh, do you remember Madame Philip? She's doing such and such this weekend. Like it's to like talk about her.
I didn't know. Yeah, they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's like to talk like not about her, but like to reference her.
Mhm.
You call her by, and the same thing with like the kids too. You would like say like Philip's oldest or Philip's youngest,
Mhm.
something like that. But that's the only really thing that we use to like differentiate.
So it's kind of similar to my family, like,
Yeah.
my dad, because he's the youngest to come, like the youngest.
Yeah, that is similar. And so it does get like hard.
Yeah.
But
It's different than in America, everybody just call them by their name,
true. Yeah, I just call them by their name. Sometimes you'll add the Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah, if it's like an
for-
older person. but,
Yeah.
like,
It's a little
it's a
different
lot
here.
different than it is here, yeah.
I mean, it's always kind of different in America versus
Different cultures.
Yeah. How was it growing up like Vietnamese American in Philly?
Vietnamese.
Leave
You
me alone.
blood?
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. No. How was it like growing up Vietnamese American in Philly? Well, you guys had like a quite big Vietnamese culture there,
There's
so
a-
it's like
There's
not
a
too bad.
pretty big, no, I'm not gonna say big, but there is the Vietnamese community in Philly.
Mhm.
But the thing is, it's weird because that Vietnamese community in Philly is like, they're all network. They all kind of know each other somehow.
Mhm.
And somehow most of them, not all of them, most of them are related somehow.
Mhm.
And it's in Philly, like my family, we kind of like own like a little block.
Mhm.
Like the whole block was like, oh, my cousins live down there, and we
Yeah.
like, this is like that Vietnamese block.
Yeah.
There's also the Cambodians, and the Cambodians, those are like the gangbangers, bro. Like, it's so crazy. The Cambodians in America are like, they're gangsters, bro. Like, yeah, they're thugs. These guys are actual thugs, bro.
I didn't know that. What
Yeah,
would
the
they be doing?
Huh?
What did they be doing?
What they be doing?
Yeah, that makes them like that. Like, dude,
Huh?
are they like
They be selling drugs. They
Really?
be gang banging out there, throwing up gang signs and shooting and stuff, fighting.
I didn't know there was that many Cambodians in Philly.
Oh, there's a lot of Cambodians in Philly.
Wow,
Yeah,
I realized.
yeah, but they're straight up thugs, bro. I remember growing up.
Yeah.
Those are the only Asian people I saw with baggy t-shirts, baggy jeans,
Mhm.
baggy shorts,
Interesting.
buzz cut,
Yeah.
facial hair. You know what I mean? Fitted caps.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the guys.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
realize.
But yeah, I mean, so my family, we lived in Southwest Philly, which has a big African population. There's actually like a shit ton of like West Africans,
Yeah.
Liberians, and you know that because when you visited during, what was it? Was it Thanksgiving?
There's a lot, but yeah, Thanksgiving
think
was one.
You visited during Thanksgiving and you went to church
Oh, yeah, that was
with
Thanksgiving.
my family, and it was like a joint church between the Vietnamese people and the
That was
Liberians.
so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That
it was so weird.
Yeah, but it was like nice.
Yeah, there was this one little girl that like kept fucking, or a little boy that kept like running around, bro.
This
I want to
little boy.
slap the shit out of them, bro.
Oh my god, it was so. He was running up and down the. What's the name?
pews?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pews and the main like kind of like run way in the middle. So disrespect. My mom, I could have never.
I think it's
could've
so weird.
never.
I think this new generation of kids that are being born are not getting like disciplined hard enough.
You know what that is?
Because when I grew up, my dad would take me to the car and whip me with a water bottle, whatever he had, a belt or some shit.
Same. Literally same. Like if it wasn't my mom pinching me to stay still
Mhm.
and like giving me the death, then my dad, like if I still wasn't listening, then he would.
Yeah.
Usually I listen by then because I'm not trying to get an ass whipping. Like I'm not about that.
Even in Vietnam, when I went to church in Vietnam, there would be like another like random lady who would like fucking smack the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the pinch. She would like smack the shit out of him. So I'm like,
I would never like act out in church.
yeah,
That's the last, like, if I had to choose places to act out, church would be the last one. Because I don't know
Yeah.
about you guys, but church is like,
Well, I was a really bad kid too, though. I kind of acted out in church.
That's
I
crazy.
got disciplined for it.
yeah, as you should. But for us Haitians, like we dress up for church. Like when I was little, I had like my tights, I had my ballet shoes, bows in my hair. Like my family now
Same
not
thing,
as
yeah.
much, but like they dress up for church. And you have to look good. You have to get there early, look good, be presentable. So if you have your kid running around, like you're making the family look dumb. Like you better sit down and pray. Pray to God
Honestly,
that
I
you
feel
are a
like-
better daughter.
I feel like
honestly.
church during that time when I was a kid
Mhm.
was more for like status.
Oh, for
It
sure.
was so weird. It was
Yeah.
like you need to look presentable. Like
Mhm.
you're gonna mess like the family name
Yeah.
go down and
Can't
like
go-
tarnish it.
Can't go late. You can't look
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
You have to look good. And then you talk shit about the people that only came during Easter and Christmas.
Right.
Because then those are the ones that aren't really for God. But yeah, I could not imagine like that kid like doing that. That was crazy to me.
I
But
feel like my parents dressed me up like I look so fucking stupid. I had like a side part or like stupid ass dress
it got
pants.
stupid for me like middle school, high school. Because then I'm like, as a middle schooler and a high schooler, like I'm like, I don't want to wear this
I'm like,
stuff.
what the fuck is this shit, bro? It's embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
Yeah. Because
Were
I
you
remember
allowed to wear jeans?
no
I had
jeans.
to not fight, but I had to beg my mom one day because I had nothing else. I think it was like, and maybe junior or sophomore year in high school.
All
I was
college
like,
shit had to be
I was
tucked in
like,
too.
please, mom, I need to wear my jeans. I have nothing else. And she was like, fine, but they better not like be like skinny. Like just wear like regular jeans and a cute blouse and wear your flats. And that was that.
So for me, what wasn't fair was that my parents wanted me dressed up like really proper, but then like one of our family members like they'll come in like shorts and sweatpants. I'm like, why can't I do that, bro? Like those motherfuckers are wearing shorts, sweatpants, and a white t-shirt that's stained.
Yeah.
Why they got dressed? I got dressed up yee as fuck,
Exactly.
looking stupid, bro. Like the clothes don't even fit me. They're baggy as fuck.
God. I had a cousin, that would come and her family would just wear anything.
Yeah.
Like anything.
They look so comfortable.
Yeah. And then I'm here like uncomfortable in this like blouse that's like for someone in their like 50s. Like
Yeah.
some old
I look
lady's blouse.
stupid as shit, bro. Why I got a side part? Why I gotta tuck in my shirt, bro? Like
That is so funny.
not every shirt needs to be tucked in. I feel like
Yeah.
maybe some shirts, some dress shirts do, but like
Mhm.
some college shirts you wear them untucked.
Yeah.
It was so uncomfortable for me as a kid.
No.
I don't know.
It was
just-
definitely a status thing for sure. Does your family still go to church often?
Separate.
Separate?
Yeah, my sister goes to American church and my mom and dad go to Vietnamese church.
Okay.
I don't like Vietnamese church neither.
Really?
Yeah, because
Too
the
long?
singing, too long. I feel like the singing is really bad. You heard the singing, right? It was not that good.
I
I
don't
heard a
fully
couple voice
remember.
cracks.
Don't do that.
Like the
They were trying their best.
the Liberian version.
They were nice.
They were nice. It was
That
like
was
really.
very lively.
It was lively, and I wasn't falling asleep.
That's
They were like
typically
kind of dancing. They
Mhm.
played like a lot of like drums,
yeah.
and like it caught my attention. Like it was like, oh shit, like this is like
This is active.
it's interesting, you
Yeah.
know. These Vietnamese people, they think they're like evangelical angels trying to sing. Their voice is horrible. First off, Vietnamese language is not very
It's not one of the romance languages.
it's not what a romance language. It sounds horrible. It sounds like
Not horrible.
it does. It does.
It's your language. I'm not gonna say it.
It's like German, you know.
I like German.
German sounds horrible too.
I think German's nice.
But it's not one of it just sounds like not as good as like
Other
say
languages like Spanish
English,
or
Spanish, French, Japanese, or
Italian.
Italian.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the singing was a little. How long did it go for?
Dude, they sing for too long,
It
man.
was pretty long, yeah. But I don't mind Haitian churches. We don't go to them that often because they're all the way in Brooklyn. And
Oh yeah, mine are always in Philly. So
Yeah.
my parents drive always to Philly for it.
yeah, they're typically like more in the city for that ethnic church. But yeah, they ran really long. I did like the singing for the Haitian ones,
Mhm.
and I did like the pastor because he was always like, it's the typical like loud
Right.
screaming, sweating,
Really?
rebuke the devil, like that type of
Haitian?
yeah.
Really?
It's always like that, and then
Priest?
and then
Preachers like that?
mhm.
Or the
The pastor.
Yeah, pastors.
Yeah, pastors typically.
I thought
and then-
pastors was only for non-Catholic
Mm,
religions.
no, I don't know. I know the one we went to, we had a pastor.
What is a pastor? I always heard. I never really understood what it was.
Not really the one to explain for anyone. And then you always had like typically like you'll see that at Haitian funerals too. Like the ladies like scream and like throw their hands because like
Really?
they're getting the Jesus or the
Holy
Lord.
Spirit.
Yeah, they're catching the Holy Spirit. So you'll hear like ladies like, oh my God. And then like start screaming and like,
we don't get that.
yeah. But I always liked it because they used to give you a little pamphlet and a little pencil.
Mhm.
And I used to sit on the pew with my grandma and I'd draw the whole time. I would not listen, but just draw the whole time.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Bro,
When I was
my-
little, because they like, when you're like little, and if you're a good kid, they kind of just let you do whatever. So I would sit. They would have the pew down for me, and we're back. Yeah. So they would have the pew down for me, and I would turn. So I would like put my little pamphlet on the seat, and I'd get my little pencil, and I would just draw the whole time. And when it was time to sing, I would sing. Time to pray, I'd pray, and then do that. And sometimes, if I was really lucky, my grandma would have little snacks in her purse, and I'd eat a little bit.
Oh, we weren't allowed to eat.
Oh, before a certain time?
Yeah, before communion.
Yeah.
Before you had your communion.
But if you're little,
Oh, I guess I was
you're not
allowed
gonna,
to eat.
yeah.
Yeah, back then. But
once you turn the age, yeah, you can't eat before communion.
when I was a kid, my parents like would really make me like try to pay attention during church. So I had to like pray with them. They want me to sing so bad with them, like because they had like books and they would like sing from it and shit. The Haitian people have that too. Did y'all sing together?
I don't. We did sing together. We didn't go. We only went to the Haitian church when I was younger. By the time I was like in 3rd grade, 4th grade, we stopped going because my parents didn't want to take the. We lived in Long Island, so then we didn't want to drive all the way to Brooklyn to go to the church.
Yeah, that's like driving through Queens.
Yeah, that's like a whole like, and then it's deep into Brooklyn, like downtown Brooklyn, so it's like a 40-minute drive. So they were like, we might as well just do it here. But I know in the American one, I would pay attention and sing a lot too.
Really?
I remember a lot of the songs. Like, remember when we went to church together?
Yeah, you singing actually.
I knew most of the prayers, and you were like, "What page are we on?" The pages are always like up top there, and you're asking me. It was so funny.
Because I was a really bad kid, so I would go to church and I would sleep.
I could tell.
I would sleep on the bench.
That's funny.
Like I would lay down on it.
Yeah. Lay down is crazy.
I don't know. I was so tired. I couldn't.
It was always early.
It was super early. I just could not stay awake. It was like church was so long. I don't know. For as a kid, I couldn't do it.
Did you have to go for?
But the thing is, I was a bad kid. But when I grew up, like during middle school and stuff, I went to like church schools though.
Yep.
Out of like my entire family, I was like the only one who went to church school.
Yeah.
Sunday school.
It's a more. You did yours on Sunday?
Sunday, yeah, right after church.
Mine was during the week after school. I think that's more of like an American thing, right?
Sunday school. I don't know.
Because I don't think they did like church schools back in Haiti, because the schools were already like a private.
Already a Catholic,
yeah, like it's already ingrained in there.
Same thing with Vietnam.
Yeah.
Too, yeah.
So like during that they would have prayer,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah, I hated my church school. It was so
Mine
annoying.
was mine was a Sunday school and also Vietnamese school. So you learned Vietnamese and you also learn
That's really cool.
Catholicism. My sister was actually one of the teachers.
Oh, that's really cool.
She was my teacher for a little bit.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. I didn't do no homework.
You had homework?
I think we had readings had to do or some stuff.
No, we didn't have all
practice
that.
and stuff. And honestly, I don't think it's bad. I don't think I remember anything from Sunday school.
Well, I mean, it's just really like learning the scripture. Not learning, but they just talk to.
I guess it's good enough to talk about it.
About the scriptures, yeah. And like how you could be
reflecting on it, basically.
Yeah, I think that was mostly what it was.
Oh, and also help you prepare for like communion, confession, confirmation, and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Like what prayers you need to like say and know.
Yeah. So I think that's the main part of it. Is like set those kids up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, my sister actually had to she had to like take some tests in order to be around kids too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she was technically a volunteer.
And
I think it's for every.
I think all of the teachers for the church schools are volunteers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same in New York, but in Pennsylvania, it was like, at least my church, we did it really official. So like you had to get some certification or whatever. They like run a background check on you.
Oh, wow.
In order to even be around teaching kids.
I mean, that makes sense. But I feel like it would be the same. I wouldn't know.
I thought about volunteers. I thought you wouldn't need it, but I guess so.
True, but you're kind of alone with kids in a sense. So I could see why they do that. But yours is more geared to Vietnamese children. So probably not.
That's the whole Vietnamese church.
Yeah, because mine was like in my town. So a lot of kids from my school were in it. Like a lot of my grade in the church school was a lot of kids in my grade. I mean, not people I knew or like I was like close with, but it was like kind of typical to see them in that church as well. But yeah. So does your family, I think I asked you this just now, but do they still go to, oh, you said they went separate.
They go separate. Yeah, my parents
Do they
go
still go
to
every Sunday?
yeah every Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah,
My parents stopped.
I think my sister stopped going to church. My parents still go, or she goes like occasionally.
My dad, he didn't go a lot. That's T.
What?
My mom was very upset that he stopped going, and it was kind of like not talked about amongst people.
Your dad wasn't really
Yeah, but
Catholic. He's what do you call it? What
he's
is
a
he?
Freemason,
Freemason,
but you're
yeah.
still supposed to go.
Probably like some. He's not Catholic though. He's some
You're
cult
still
shit.
supposed to go.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like
To any church or what type of church?
any church, you're supposed to go and pray every Sunday, but he just didn't want to. His mindset is very much so because, like, for Haitians, they see it as going Sunday to protect yourself for the week.
Mm.
Typical how most people think of it. But for my dad, he's very much so um, like he just knows he's protected, if that makes sense. Like he doesn't like believe necessarily in evil.
Yeah, he seemed like that type of
Yeah, so he's like evil doesn't really exist, and if there is evil, like I know I'm protected. Like I don't need to do this every week. Like he'll pray during like holidays and stuff, but that's about it. But after a while, especially now, I don't think my parents go that often or at all. I know my mom prays almost every night with her like rosary and her Bible, but I think that's about it. And me and my sister, we don't go. But do you guys go during holidays too?
During holidays is huge. It's a lot of
I'm
people.
surprised you guys went during Thanksgiving. I don't remember going to
They go
Thanksgiving
to
one.
any holiday they're there.
For Christmas time, do you guys go Christmas Eve or Christmas or both?
Oh,
You know the trick for that?
what?
You have to go because we used to
During
go.
Eve and it spills over to Christmas Day.
Yes,
No, my parents like to go
both.
Yeah.
I
Well,
convinced my
actually-
parents to do the Christmas Eve, and we ate it up every time. It was
So the
the
thing is-
smartest thing I thought of.
The thing is, I didn't mind going during Christmas because it wasn't that bad. Because during Christmas Eve,
Mhm.
so the church that I went to, we were in the basement of the
Mhm.
actual church.
Mhm.
Yeah, they let us use that room.
Mm.
During Christmas Eve, we actually got to go to the upstairs, which is like the actual nice church
Yeah,
with like all the glass and then like,
and
the
they always
architecture.
decorate it for Christmas
Yeah.
too with the
Mhm.
poinsettias and stuff.
Well, I don't think we had. Oh yeah, I guess ours was decorated too,
Mhm.
and it was like actual interesting because they had skit like plays.
Oh,
They had plays during
that's
church, and so they did the play like baby Jesus stuff,
Yeah, yeah,
and it was
yeah.
actually I actually liked going to. I didn't like going during Christmas, but I didn't mind going during
Yeah,
Christmas
because there was some entertainment
yeah,
there.
it was like actual stuff,
Mhm.
and so we'll go during Christmas Eve, and they had the plays and everything. And it was like super late at night too. It was cool to see everybody there too.
Yeah,
Everybody dressed up and stuff in suits and stuff.
yeah.
And then we go during Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
They give out presents too.
Really?
Yeah, you get to choose presents. Yeah, they give out presents to all the kids.
Oh, we didn't get that shit.
Yeah. So I like
That's
going during
nice.
Christmas for the gifts, Christmas gifts.
Of course you would.
Yeah,
Anyway,
have my toys, bro.
You were there for a mission.
And also, there were certain days too that we had like events going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I think during like Vietnamese New Year's, we had like a big festival, and it was like you could buy food. People were like selling food.
Yeah,
And you can. The funny thing is, you can gamble. There was a gambling section. Like
that's cute.
you would bet on like you had like this dice, and like it was like one of them was like a gorg, one of it was like 3 crabs.
Yeah.
I forgot what the game was called. And it was like one of them was like a waterfall, and you basically put it was like a piece of paper with the 6 different sizes of dice, and you put money
Yeah.
on whatever you think it's gonna land on.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was so weird that like it was just your church, but like during this festival you could gamble.
That
And
is
bro,
odd.
I lost so much money off gambling.
Really?
Yeah.
How old are you? You're a kid.
Like 7, 8.
And you were gambling?
Yeah.
That's cute. Wow. That's interesting.
Gambling is big.
When's
in Asian culture.
Vietnamese New Year?
Same time as Chinese New Year, I
Oh,
think.
okay. Oh, yeah, I think you told
Yeah.
me that. Okay. Um, yeah, I preferred going Christmas Eve because I was not about to go the next day because
Yeah.
they didn't give us no presents.
Well, now I don't want to do it no more because I'm old now. No gifts for me, bro. Let me just go to American church do it one day.
Yeah, I loved because something about going to church like late at night didn't seem as bad as the morning.
Yeah.
And then again, like seeing everyone dressed up, seeing the church all dressed up was really nice.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, this was back when like stuff was open 24/7 or 24 hours. We would pick up donuts sometimes after church, like from Dunkin',
Right.
and then we'd go home, maybe eat a donut. My mom sometimes she wanted to like start it as a tradition, but it never like picked up. She like read us like the night before Christmas story, and then we go to bed, we wake up, and then boom, we just get to finish the day, and we didn't have to go to church. I thought it was the best thing ever. But yep, don't really go to church that much anymore. Um, I know some of your coworkers do, right?
Yeah, some of them do. I think they have a pretty big community together.
Mm,
It seemed like a lot of Asian people, maybe like some Asian church or something.
yeah, maybe.
Because I don't know, it's just a bunch of Asian people that know each other from
Yeah,
church.
that's interesting.
So I'm not used to that. I'm used to if it's like an Asian church, it's
Mhm.
just one nationality. So Vietnamese,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
I know there's a lot of like Korean churches too. Like they're
interesting.
yeah. I'm not used to having it as like an all
Yeah,
Asian church. Maybe that's more catered towards Asian Americans.
maybe.
I think here there's a lot more Asian Americans than there is like back home where a lot more Asian immigrants.
Mhm.
You know.
I agree with you. I don't really see them like churches from back home to like intermingle. Like it's just one
Yeah, one
um
country.
yeah, one country.
Yeah,
So
which
yeah,
makes
that
sense
is
because like it's gonna be in that language, you know.
mhm.
So
Yeah, and that's always really nice. But yeah, I don't know. I miss my family. I miss the olden days
same,
sometimes.
same. Like I like looking back at it as a kid, I didn't like going to church, but like think about it now, it wasn't too bad. Like some of the stuff's like it's
Yeah.
kind of memorable.
Mhm. And I like and it like memorable and then there's like memories built around it. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if your
Oh,
family went out to eat after church.
we did every Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Where'd you
Except
guys go?
bro, except during fucking Sunday school. During that time period, we did not go out to eat. That shit annoyed me, bro. Because my parents would go buy
Why?
groceries. They went to the Oriental market to buy groceries, and they'll go eat by themselves. But they'll buy us food
Oh, yeah.
to eat at home. But still, I was like, I want to go eat in the restaurant.
Yeah. That
It pissed me off.
sucks. That's weird that yours was on Sunday. That's really
Right after
interesting.
church.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. You had a long Sunday.
Yeah.
Mine was always like a Tuesday or Wednesday after school at like 5 or 6 p.m.
Mhm.
So one of my parents would have to come home early and then drop me off at the church and then be there for like an hour or so. But where did you guys go out to eat after church?
Just Vietnamese restaurants. So we went to church in West Philly.
Mhm.
And so we used to live in Southwest Philly.
Mhm.
We went to church in West Philly, and then it was Saint Barnabas or no, it was Saint Francis de Sales.
Mhm.
And then we would go out to eat in South Philly by Washington Ave,
Mhm.
and it's like a whole strip of like Oriental Asian markets, and it's not Chinatown per se, but it's just a bunch of Asian stuff on that strip,
Mhm.
but it's not Chinatown.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a bunch of supermarkets and dim sum, and
Mhm.
I think you we drove to one of them before, maybe
Maybe.
maybe not.
Maybe not.
I don't know. I can't remember,
I
but
don't think we drove around Philly that much when I was there. We
okay.
only really went like you showed me. We drove around more when it was it Thanksgiving time because you showed me like the holiday decor. Remember? Because it was really like near Christmas. It was like the holiday decor, and I went to see y'all's Christmas tree. And we saw people like ice.
Oh, yeah, that was like center city. That was like
Yeah.
a city.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't go eat in the center city. It was
Okay.
like it's still Philly, but it's like more on the outskirts of Philly.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Interesting. So what
just Vietnamese food.
just
Pho,
Vietnamese? Okay.
rice. So
So it wasn't like
gum
any
tam.
like certain Vietnamese food, or is there like certain Vietnamese food you eat on Sundays, or it's just like
Whatever you want it.
okay?
I always had boba too. Every
That's
or a smoothie.
lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
I think my parents. So the thing is with Vietnamese people is like, if you hungry, they're gonna find a way to get you food. You know, like they're not gonna let you starve.
Yeah.
So like, he's like, order whatever you want. They're gonna pay for it. You know,
Yeah.
type of deal. That's how my family works.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't order appetizers. There's no such thing as appetizers. You order the main dish and maybe you can get a drink, but don't get no appetizer. That's how it is. And like, at least with my family, you get appetizer. Like, why you get appetizer and this for it? Just get the main dish.
Yeah.
Right. But every Sunday I will get gum tam sung nung, and that's broken rice with grilled pork chop.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can get like I used to get it with beja, which is like a, what do you call it? Like a shrimp cake almost type
Okay.
of deal. It's like shrimp paste, cakey. It's like
Yeah.
steamed. I either got that. Sometimes I got pho,
Mm-hmm.
but I would always. I stopped at some point, but I would always get a mango smoothie with boba or a Thai iced tea with boba.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And then I think during junior year of high school, I stopped doing it because I was like, damn. That's when I started like,
You ran in their pockets.
yeah, that's when I started like understanding the concept of money. Like money is just like not infinite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, I'm making my parents spend $5 for this drink every time. I was like, let me stop.
Aw,
So I stopped getting the drink.
that's very
I just
considerate.
got the food, yeah.
Yeah.
But they were confused. It was like, why did you stop getting the drinks? I'm like, I don't know. I just don't feel like drinking anymore.
That's really sweet of you.
Yeah.
I think for us,
Did I go to Haitian?
so typically, when we lived in Brooklyn, we did a lot. We would get soup jumu and Haitian patties
Mm-hmm.
a lot. That's a typical like Sunday kind of after church kind of breakfast. So a lot of that, and then when me and my mom and my sister would go in Long Island, and my dad, he didn't go to church, so he would go to Brooklyn, pick up the soup and the patties, and then bring it home. But if we were all together, we would go to a buffet. My family loves buffets.
What kind of buffet?
Not the all you can eat buffet, like
What the fuck? A buffet is all you can eat. What are you talking about?
like not a buffet. I'm at a diner.
Oh, I'm about to say, what are you talking about?
I'm at
buffet is
a
all you can eat.
diner. I'm at a diner. We would go to a diner, and something about diners, I think it's just like,
That's just ass.
as might be like a me and my mom thing, or maybe even like a Baldwin thing, but like something about like diners is so like cute and
No.
like special, and like I don't know, it's really
I don't
fun.
know.
I remember like going to diners with my mom when I was really young, and they had like the little like music machine that you could like flip through, and you put a
You have to
quarter
pay
in.
for that though.
Yeah, so we put like a little quarter
You gotta pay for
in
that?
once in a while. Oh my god, it's only a quarter. It's only once in a while. We put a little quarter in, and we play like cute little music that we don't know, and we like do a little dance. It was like me and my mom's like kind of like date together, like
Okay.
mother-daughter date. She liked to take me to like a diner with my sister. And then there was one close to our house too. So after church, we'd go to the diner. It's very like typical for us, but
We
I think
love
that
the
was it.
buffets. My parents love buffets.
Nice
We
too.
took my dad took you to a buffet, right?
Yeah, it was fun.
With me, my sister. I think it was
No.
just me and you.
Yep.
My dad.
Yep.
Yeah, I went to a buffet.
It was like the first day I came for like Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember because I had just finished making this like bouquet of
Oh
fruit.
yeah, we made
It
a
took
bouquet
so
of
much
fruits.
work. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I have a picture on it, like on my
Yeah, we showed up. We showed up somewhere.
yeah,
up here.
yeah. I took a picture and I saw it the other day, and I
My
was
parents
like,
were surprised. They were like, "Oh, like you made that."
because I was too broke for edible
Yeah,
arrangements.
that was expensive. It was like what, $70, $60 for that.
Close to 80 because I really wanted a nice one.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, it was really expensive.
My parents like fruit, so
I
they
know,
didn't
yeah.
hate it.
Yeah. But it was hard work. You were there with me, like
Helping you.
the cookie cutters and then
Yeah.
putting them through the skewers, and
Yeah.
then had to like make it presentable. But yeah, I did that and we chilled for a little bit, and then your dad came.
Mm-hmm.
We introduced I introduced myself, and then he took us to the buffet, which was really nice. But yeah, I feel like something about like hospitality between your family and my family is very similar. They spend a lot of money
Oh
when
yeah.
it comes to people visiting. Like anytime like someone comes, you try to show your best,
Right.
get them whatever they want, get them like whatever they need. Because your family spent a lot when we went to dim sum. I was shocked.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And like
I went to dim sum.
that was nice. That was fun eating out there.
That was your first time eating dim sum
Mhm.
too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much was the bill? Like 100 some 200 something?
I think it was more. I remember it being like a crazy number, and I was shocked. I thought maybe like they got the numbers wrong, because I was like, and I like looked around, and your dad was like, okay, and like gave the money. Like I was like, are we getting scammed right now?
Yeah.
But we did
Remember
eat a
you
lot.
tried so you went out to eat with my parents,
Mhm.
and we were at a Vietnamese restaurant, and then you tried to pay. You were so slow with it. You looked so nervous. You didn't eat your food.
I didn't know. That was like on my mind the whole time. Like I was not thinking about anything else. Like I was just like every bite I took, like I was like calculating. I was like, so if I stand up right now and if I like turn my body, I could like easily go. Like I was like calculating.
You gotta
it.
be like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
But like
And
I
you
don't
go
know. I was
pay,
waiting
you know?
for the right. I didn't even know where. Oh, I was waiting for the guy to be by the counter,
Uh-huh.
because he kept walking around. Like I was waiting for that moment, because I knew if I just walked up to the counter,
Yeah.
like it would be like, all right, Anna, sit your ass back down. So I was waiting for the guy to be at the counter to go really quick and be like, let me pay. But
True.
he just kept walking around.
You did it wrong. You had to go to the bathroom. Act like you're gonna go to the bathroom.
I didn't even know what the bathroom was.
Walk to the counter, but like, and then be like, oh, the bathroom is locked or something. Like, can you unlock it?
Mm-hmm.
But you actually pay during that time.
That's crazy.
But then my dad caught you or whatever. She was like asking like, what are you doing? And then
so embarrassing.
and then he told the guy like, oh, don't let her pay.
That was so embarrassing. That's one of the most embarrassing moments of my life.
And my mom just started laughing at you like, what
They
are
all
you doing?
started laughing.
Yeah.
And then you started laughing too. I wanted to like die. It was too much. It was too much. But yeah, that was that. And I think you paid for when my family.
Yeah, I did pay when you.
Yeah. My family don't really do it. Like I felt like with your family it's more intense for me. Like it's not really like.
But it's still like, I'm gonna still pay regardless. It's like the culture.
True.
So.
True. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely. Someone fall?
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely miss them. Hopefully your family comes to visit soon. I feel like it's been a while since you've seen them, and
they're gonna visit soon. Not really soon, next year.
do you think if they visit, because he has family here too? Do you think?
Oh yeah, they'll go see them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh nice. You think they'll probably do like a little get together then, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Nice. That'd be good.
Yeah. Because those are the family here that we have are actual like
Family members.
blood family, like close.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's like my dad's uncle or something.
Okay. Yeah. We haven't seen them in a while either. I'm surprised they didn't invite you over this summer.
Yeah.
Probably busy.
Yeah, I'm busy too. I'd rather not. I don't want to go see them.
I know. You'd probably just say
I'm not
no.
a family person. The only family I like to be around is my immediate family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to be around extended family, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like that bond.
It got worse over the years too.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, it was like, yeah, I like to be with my extended family.
Mm-hmm.
And over the years, like the less and less you see them, the more I don't want to see them anymore.
Yeah. But I kind of feel a little sad because I feel like that bondness between the families is kind of like as the generations getting younger, it's not as much there anymore. Because like I know, like,
give a fuck.
Oh
like,
my god. Like think
They
about
did.
it.
Not,
No.
I thought about it now.
Think about it, because like when my mom explains her childhood, like it's very much like hanging with the cousins and doing things with the cousins and the aunts. Like there's like so many like history and like stories and memories with the family.
Yeah.
I don't have those moments with my cousins like that really. Like
I mean,
we
I did.
didn't really like live together, and even now like I don't see or interact with my cousins that often.
Right.
To have like when I tell my kids like stories about my cousins, it's gonna be like when I was really little, like nothing about like us in our teenage years. Like my mom used to hang out with her cousins like as a teenager and do things together. So I feel like it's kind of like sad that like I don't know, like the family's not as tight as it is anymore.
I don't think so. I mean, I did a lot of stuff with my cousins when I was younger, but
Yeah.
I don't think it was very necessary, or like now I think about it, I was like, it was whatever. Like you just did it because other people that were close with, that family members will let you hang out with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
So it wasn't nothing like crazy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I still feel a little bad that it's kind of like dying down, lack for better words. But I mean, times are changing, especially like how kids act too. And I forgot to tell you, that's the gentle parenting that makes the children like with the parents not disciplining anymore. It's like a new parenting style.
It's dumb. It's stupid, bro. They need to get. I'm not saying beat. Well, I honestly, I don't think beating kids is a bad thing. But you don't have to always beat kids.
Yeah.
But in that case, you have to beat the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's like sometimes beating kids is OD.
And like I don't think.
But in that case, that specific case in church, it's necessary.
I feel like the word is probably not the best because like beating, it's not like you're not like punching the kid. Like you just don't do that. Yeah. That makes them listen. I feel like parents nowadays don't really do that. And I mean, there is some stuff that I do like about it too, because gentle parenting is really like having the kid express their emotions and like in that sense, and like kind of talk to them like they're almost like adults. But I guess some parents don't do it as well, and like you could definitely see it in the way how kids behave nowadays, because it's very a lot of these kids are very disrespectful. Like I've been seeing on TikTok like kids be taking their parents' credit card and like buying like expensive makeup, skincare, like running up their bill for Sephora for like $200. Like what are you buying in elementary and middle school that's $200 for skincare and makeup?
Stealing from your family is wild to me. That's so common with, I think, a lot of white families that happen.
Yeah. Which is,
or not even white, just Americans in general.
Yeah, just Americans.
I heard a lot of black families that happens too. But American families, like stealing is so.
I cannot imagine that.
It's such a. But the thing is, American punishments are weird too. Is like, go to your room. You're gonna eat dinner tonight. That's weird. Yeah, that's so weird to me.
That's insane. I wish.
Yeah. Like my family's like, they'll beat the shit out of you, but you still eat. You know.
Yeah.
That's so odd. How are you gonna go up to your room hungry? That's just so odd.
Right.
I can never do that to my kid.
They would like, for I feel like ethnic cultures or like places like that, like what you were saying, like they'll beat you, but like they'll still like have you come for dinner.
You know what I think it is? I think it's because back in their country, food is like a scarce almost, or it's like you can't really like waste food. It's not like how it's in America that you just go buy it. So like Americans are like, oh, like whatever, you don't eat. Like tomorrow you eat.
Yeah, exactly.
But then like back home was like, you need to eat. Yeah, you don't know if tomorrow you don't have it. You know what I mean?
I think that's true. Yeah.
So I think that's why it's kind of different.
Yeah, and it's something about like also like that basic like needs. I feel like ethnic families are very like proud of. So like the food, shelter, like those two was like my mom would like anytime I would act out, she's like, you have a house, you have a roof over your head, you have a bed to sleep on, and you have food. Like you have to shut up. Like you can't like be bad or act out or anything. Like you have those three things, like you need to behave. But yeah, like they would never let me go hungry. Like I could be in the worst trouble, but still eat during the punishment. Like there's something called ajinu, where you basically just kneel for a long period of time.
We have that too.
Really?
Yeah, we kneel.
That's crazy.
So we would kneel and then have our hands crossed.
Yeah.
And we were in the corner of the room just staring at the wall. Yeah. What was it called? Ajanu?
Ajanu. It means like on your knees.
We had it was called something, but I don't remember what it was called.
That's interesting. Was that a common punishment for you? Like, did you get it often?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that, you get beat.
Yeah.
You had to kneel, look at the wall. I guess it was supposed to hurt your knees or some shit.
Yeah. I'm surprised you had it too. I feel like I tell a lot of people and they're like,
no, we had it too.
What are you talking about? Like, that's like so weird. But like,
I know some Africans, they had to like be in a weird pose.
Yeah. So yeah, it was either like, getting hit with like a shoe or a belt.
Yeah.
Or ajanu. But like sometimes during ajanu, like I'd be hungry, so like my grandma would like put a plate of macaroni, and I'm like kneeling and like eating macaroni, and then my dad would come and be like, "Who gave you that?" But was like, "Nana gave me some macaroni," and he'd be like, "Okay," and then like that's it. But I had to stay at ajanu. But I wasn't too bad of a kid, so ajanu is pretty typical, and then typically the belt. But I try to like wear extra clothing as padding. We learn tricks. Maybe.
We get beat pretty hard.
Well, I feel like you were a pretty bad kid. I didn't really do much, honestly.
I think it was that, and also my dad kind of got softened up, or like somehow he learned like throughout the years like what he did was not good.
Yeah.
Like other family members.
Yeah. You're probably. I feel like maybe dads just realized like, because even my dad, he had a book.
They learn so late though.
I know. My dad's book in his nightstand, me and my sister were like looking through his stuff one day. I think we were cleaning or something. Mm-hmm. And it was something about like how to be a better father and husband.
My dad had the same thing too.
Like, that is so wild to me. Like, what were you doing all these years?
I don't know.
Where you need this book to like tell you how to be like a better like dad and husband. That is so crazy to me. But I mean, I kind of like, I don't want to say I get it, but like between work and life, sometimes kids are just a lot. Like sometimes Gooby is a lot for us. Like Gooby's our daughter. Yeah. And like having to wake up in the middle of the night to see that she ate treats.
Oh, this bitch ate my jerky, bro. we went to the Asian market and I bought fish jerky.
Yeah.
To have you taste. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't think that she would eat it because like she was sleep. I put it next to her on the couch and she was just sleeping next to it and it was open and she didn't like bite it or like sniff it or anything.
Yeah.
And then this morning I hear like some bag like crackling. I'm like, bro, this is Gooby. Like, what's she doing? Like, I don't know what she's doing. So I tell you, I'm like, yo, go check on her.
I thought it was recycling. I didn't think it was that big a deal. Yeah. I was so annoyed. Not like at you, but like that I had to like get up. Like I was like, oh my God. Because I think it's just her playing with garbage. Yeah. And then I go and we just make eye contact. And then the bag is just like open. All the fish jerky is just out of it. And we just look at each other.
And he tell me, I walk over, what the fuck, bro? You ate all my fish. I didn't get to finish it. It was almost like a full bag. I barely ate any.
You barely ate any.
And then she took some and brought it into her house too.
Yeah.
It was like still munching on it. I didn't even realize it was in there.
I felt so bad for tattling on her because I'm like putting on my sneakers. And I see her in her house like going ham on something. I think it's a toy. And then we make eye contact again. And I'm like, Gooby, I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah, so she was in trouble for today.
Yeah, and then she peed too.
Yeah, peed in the laundry.
Yeah, so I could see like, and remember when she was like peeing a lot and we were tired and we had to keep like changing the sheets and cleaning stuff. So I could like see, I could see like as a parent between like work stress and just life stress in general, having to deal with like the kid like spilling like juice all over the carpet or writing on the walls and you have to like get up and clean that. Like I could see how that's like a lot. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because I couldn't imagine like, well, right now we have an excessive amount of things that we have to do, but like just like the basic stuff. Like imagine having like a kid like run around and like break shit.
I did some wild shit as a kid.
What did you do that got you in trouble? Because I have to know.
I'll talk about it later.
The next podcast?
Next podcast. Okay. That's so much shit I did as a kid. I was a really bad kid.
Because I can't even, I'll talk about the stuff that I did because they weren't really that bad.
I did like a 180 from like I think starting like middle school. I became like a good kid all of a sudden. I
Wow.
was a really bad kid.
What even possessed that? Like, were you
I
just
don't
like,
know. I don't know.
were you just like, fuck it, I'm
I don't
just
know
do
what
it?
happened in middle school that made me like become good, smart kid.
Mm-hmm.
But I was
Like a son
dumb.
to be proud of.
Yeah, but I was really dumb in elementary. Like they wanted to hold me back and shit,
Oh wow.
and I was like getting into like a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but yeah, man.
Yeah, no, being a parent is hard, so I could understand where a lot of that stress comes from because I couldn't imagine, especially like peeing in the bed or throwing up and you have to clean that.
Yeah,
Like,
but
that's hard.
those are like babies. You know, you can't really get mad at that.
No, but like as they get older too. Not saying you'd get mad, but like there's just like extra stress because then you have to because they're too young to clean the sheets,
True.
but they're old enough to tell you, and you have to be like, you can't do that again.
True.
And like little things too. So I could understand where that stress is, but hopefully, parents out there do better job at parenting because I know this generation's not looking so good. But
That's true.
yeah,
But, wait, what's that?
I was gonna say I think that's it.
Yeah, I must say,
Mhm.
if y'all want to hear more about the differences between Vietnamese culture and Haitian culture,
Yeah.
let us know. And then
Mhm.
next one we could talk even more about it because I know that
Yeah.
there's a lot more differences between the way we
we just
interact, and there's a lot of differences.
Yeah, we just touched like the surface, and there's a lot of similarities too as well. So we could definitely talk more about that.
And we could talk about. I think another one we could talk about is childhood stories. I have a
Yeah.
lot.
I feel like you have better
A
ones
lot of
than
traumatic
I do.
stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of traumatic stuff. A lot of stuff. A lot of stories I did, like bad stuff I did as a kid too.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff. My childhood was kind of a lot going on.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we should also like that might be hard. I don't know how hard it would be for you, but we should like throw up like childhood pictures too.
I could do baby. I gotta
Yeah.
ask my sister to send me pictures though.
Yeah.
But I could throw up some baby pictures.
Yeah,
and then
we
could
should
talk
do
about
that.
them.
We should do that because I have some really
All right,
cute
let's do
baby
it for the next
pictures.
one. The next one we'll talk about childhood stories.
Childhood stories and baby pictures. You get to see of us. So yeah, that is it. Thanks for stopping by again. We hope to see you on the next one. Bye.
See ya.